Hi there, it's Lisa here on our 14th Sunday of Ordinary Time, our reading from Isaiah. And this is a lovely reading about Isaiah asking people to rejoice and be glad, because even though Jerusalem, which was the heart of the kingdom and God's dwelling place on earth, it has been decimated more than once. I will spread prosperity, right? Over Jerusalem. So there's this wonderful thing about don't panic, exult, right? And then there may be some words that you're not comfortable with because this suck fully of the milk of her comfort, nurse with delight at her abundant breast. That's not something we are okay with talking about in our culture. I was just in Denver last weekend, or a week ago actually, coming home, and there was across from me, waiting at the airport, a woman who was nursing her baby, just very, under her little blanket, and another one who was pumping. And so we have all this contraption of bottles and milk and all, and she was just getting everything straight. And I thought, go girls, just it is. I was happy that they were okay with feeding their children in this way, in this culture, in this airport at this time. And so, as nurslings, you will be carried in her arms and fondled in her lap. If you ever just like saw a mom just hug a kid and, just pet on them, on their head. As a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you. There we are, God comparing himself, herself. It's a very feminine image of God. And if in fact males and females are created in the image and likeness of God, we should not be surprised to see God refer to himself, herself as the mother, right? And so will I comfort you as the best of mothers. And so it's a wonderful reading. If you've loved anybody who has been a nursing mom or sister, relative, anybody that you know who is a nursing mom, you will know that they in fact have joy in feeding their children like this, and most of the world does this way. At this time in Isaiah's time, that is absolutely how everyone was fed. So God bless it. All right, so let's see how this would sound, right? A reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah. 1, 2, 3. Our instructions ask us to pause 3 seconds after the title, and then again 3 seconds at the end of the reading before we say the word of the Lord. Why? So we can accentuate the actual reading itself. Thus says the Lord. Now, that phrase could indicate there's a smack coming or there's a promise coming. And so how you say it is with a smile this time, so that people, your hearers, know that there's a promise coming, all right? Thus says the Lord. So say it with a smile. Rejoice with Jerusalem and be glad because of her. So at that time, it was a mess, right? All you who love her. So Isaiah is prophesying future happiness. Exult with her. So as you say these short phrases, you could be making eye contact. All you who were mourning over her, exult. Yeah. Oh, that you may suck fully of the milk of her comfort, of being back in the place where we knew that God met us, right? In the Holy of Holies, in the temple in Jerusalem. So that is what brought comfort. That you may nurse with delight at her abundant breasts. Not that they knew the difference between milk is produced no matter the size of the breast, right? So, okay, they didn't know that. For thus says the Lord, lo, I will spread prosperity over Jerusalem like a river. Just watch it, just like a river. We're going to cover it here. And the wealth of the nations like an overflowing torrent. Here it comes. As nurslings, You shall be carried in her arms and fondled in her lap. Yeah, this is the best of comforts, of just like rubbing and cuddling like that, right? And as a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you. In Jerusalem, you shall find your comfort. That is God's promise. I will extend my comfort. I will be your comfort, right? And when you see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bodies flourish like the grass. My husband is out mowing the lawn. When it rains, he said, that's going to make the grass grow. And so they would like to see that because it was a desert place, right? Not so much here. And your bodies flourish like the grass. The Lord's power shall be known to his servants. And then we wait 1, 2, 3. The word of the Lord. So read it and be comforted. Read it and give comfort to those. And I hope you have had a positive experience of someone you know who was happy with breastfeeding, that this whole picture and this image will be positive sense to you. All right. God bless.